Hello, in today's video, I'm sharing brand new deals that dropped today, along with some of my top drugstore and high-end picks at Ulta Beauty during their Black Friday event that ends tomorrow, November 30th. There are hundreds of amazing deals up to 50% off on makeup, skincare, hair care, fragrance, body care, all kinds of products, which can be really overwhelming. So I really enjoy making these sale breakdown videos for you for all types of sales that I think you're interested in. I come through all the categories and the products and pull the ones that stand out to be the most that I think will appeal to you, because everybody's shopping more than usual right now with all these sales going on and in preparation for the holidays. So hopefully this helps make buying decisions a little bit easier for you. And I'm excited to partner with Ulta Beauty this year to give you my top picks for their big sale events they have going on, like this one for Black Friday. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. We have a lot to cover between the deals that just dropped that are on sale just today and tomorrow, and my standout products in all price ranges that I think you'll really love. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm starting with my standouts that were newly added to the sale today, but aside from that, I'm not going in any kind of order. I'm just sharing things as I see them here. I've shared all of these products on my channel before at some point, so I'm going to be pretty brief as to why I like them and think you will. And I'll have links to everything I'm sharing down in my description box if you want more in-depth information. I'll also have a link to the main sale page because there was a lot more I could have included, but I had to narrow it down. And they also have a holiday section I'm going to link for you too, with new holiday launches and Ulta Beauty exclusives and a curated holiday assortment with gift recommendations just to help make holiday shopping a little bit easier. So I'll have that linked in case you want to browse that too. And of course, their rewards program, because it is the best out of any retailer, not just beauty. You earn points for every dollar spent that you can redeem towards your purchase, and the longer you let your points accumulate, the more they're worth. It's such a great rewards program and it's free to join, so I'll have that link for you too in case you are not a member yet. If you're not, you should be. So IT Cosmetics foundations have been included in the sale, but they bumped up the savings for these last 2 days to 40% off. These are the two I recommend the most. The regular, it's CC+. What shade do I wear here? Light medium. I also wear light medium in CC+ Nude Glow. I think both of these are great. I tend to wear the regular more because I have combination skin and I get shine in my T-zone, but if you're on the drier side and want a little bit less coverage, Nude Glow is fantastic. At 40% off, this would be a great time to grab a backup or try it for the first time. Now the foundation that's on my face, I don't know what it looks like to you on camera right now, but in person, it is natural and beautiful, no matter if you build it up to full coverage, and it is budge proof even through sweat and humidity. I have worn this in some way to two Taylor Swift Eras tours. Thank you very much. This is NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. I actually mixed this with Estee Lauder Double Wear to one of those. Beautiful combination, by the way, if you're a little bit less oily or it's less humid. So the reason why I'm mentioning this foundation is because today and tomorrow, NYX face products are 40% off through the app. And I just think this is one of the best drugstore foundations around, especially if you have a combination to oily skin, probably normal skin too, if you want something that's really going to be budge proof and give you a semi-matte finish and still look natural and beautiful and not feel heavy either. And bear with me, Serum Concealer is a favorite concealer of mine. It's very creamy and hydrating, yet it gives medium buildable coverage. I love this. And also, if you were curious about the Buttermelt bronzer or blush, this would be a great time to grab one of those or grab a different shade if you have them and love them already. I mean, both of these went viral. I have the bronzer in Deserve Butter and blush in Feeling Butter, and you can see both have a really pretty smooth looking sheen and lots of pigment. So I apply these sparingly with a loosely packed brush and they work really nicely. My favorite, most used under eye corrector is 25% off today and tomorrow. They added Bobbi Brown's entire brand to the sale at 25% off. That was just added today. I talk about under eye correcting and concealing a lot, and I have other under eye correctors that I enjoy, but Bobbi Brown corrector stick is my top favorite. It's extremely creamy and hydrating, and a thin layer provides a decent amount of correction, which is exactly what you want under your concealer. It works well with any concealer. So if you've been wanting to try this, or if you need another one, now now is a good time to do that. Let me see how much okay, it looks like I'll be getting a new one myself because this is all I have left. Some other standouts from Bobbi Brown, the eyeshadow sticks are really nice. They're easy to work with and give you time to blend them out before they set down, and they wear well all day. And these two lip products in particular, I really enjoy. The crushed oil infused lip gloss in Force of Nature is actually what's been on my lips over Natasha Denona My Dream lip liner. It gives some translucent pigment that can be worn sheer or built up, and it feels silky. You can feel that there is oil infused, but it doesn't wear away quickly. I mean, I've had this on for at least an hour and a half now, and I have not had to reapply it. I've been drinking water, I've been yapping away, and the shine and translucent color are still on my lips. I'm gonna blot this off really quickly so I can apply this and you can just see the difference. There's a little bit of stickiness to this, but not MAC lip gloss stickiness, just enough to keep it on your lips, but it's very, very comfortable. So this is the Extra Plump Hydrating Lip Oil, but it's not a lip plumper. And the shade I'm applying is called Bare Rose, which is very close to my natural lip color. So here's Bare Rose right here, and you can definitely feel that this is a lip oil, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna slide right off my lips. It feels very silky, comfortable, nourishing, and almost has a warmth to it as opposed to the tingly, minty cooling sensation of a traditional lip plumper. Similar to a typical lip oil, this will need to be reapplied a little bit more than this will, but I like both of these formulas. And don't forget about vitamin enriched face base moisturizer and primer. That is a hugely popular best-selling product. If you're wanting to restock it, it's also available in some holiday sets. So are some of the products I just shared with you. I'm not sure if they're a part of the sale or not, but it would be worth checking if the value is there. Urban Decay's entire line was added today at 30% off. I have recommended Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator countless times on my channel. It is a beautiful medium coverage, glowy but not too glowy, natural looking everyday foundation tint, whatever you want to call it. It blurs pores and flatters and wears beautifully throughout the day. And it's one of the few radiant, glowy face products that I can wear on my combination skin that gets shiny in the middle of my face, that not only wears beautifully on my normal dry areas, but it doesn't make my shine prone areas greasy as the day goes on. It just gives me that beautiful radiant look. Urban Decay Primer Potion eyeshadow primer has been a staple for me for years. There are different kinds to choose from. In the anti-aging, I really am partial to this one. If you have texture on your eyelids, I think this is great. 24/7 lip liners are fantastic if you're looking for a decently priced, long-lasting, creamy lip liner. And it looks like the original Naked palette that they just re-released is included. If you've had your eye on that or know of someone that might like getting that as a gift. So although I can't reveal the specifics of the Cyber Monday sale until it goes live, I do want to let you know if you want to grab that Naked palette on sale, I would get it now and just hold off on other Urban Decay eye products a few days. Okay, so if you get little flyaways, or if you wear your hair pulled back and need to smooth it but don't want it to look wet or greasy or get stiff or hard, you need this product. I keep one in my purse, I keep one in my bathroom, I keep one up here where I film. I've tried other brands and they don't work the same. This is INH Quick Slick. It's a pretty reasonably priced product in the first place, and during this Black Friday sale, you can get it for 30% off. It looks like a mascara, but you just smooth your flyaways with it. I mean, if you are a subscriber here, you have probably heard me rave about this. I used it right before filming to get some little bang flyaways out of the way. I've used it to tame little frizzies, and I just love how it magically does it without being gummy or making my hair look wet or making it look stiff. And even later on, if those pieces pop back out, they're tamed better than they were before. I can just kind of scoot them back out of the way or layer more product on top of it, and it just doesn't mess with the texture of my hair. It doesn't get gunky, you know? Love it, won't be without it. MAC is including 30% off their foundation and lip products during this Black Friday sale. So if you missed that during their recent Hello Holidays sale, you can pick them up now. I shared a few of those favorites in more depth during that sale breakdown, but I did just change my lip out out to Thanks It's MAC, which is one of my favorites. I just swiped that lip oil off. I didn't put any lip liner on, and here is Thanks It's MAC on the back of my hand. This is the Luster Glass formula, and the lip I was wearing in that Hello Holidays sale breakdown video was Modesty, another favorite. This is the Maximal Sleek Satin formula. So here is Modesty, and here is Thanks It's MAC. The Luster Glass formula is a little more sheer, still nicely pigmented, and the Maximal Satin formula is going to be a little bit thicker, creamier, and more pigmented. Both have great ingredients and are very comfortable, hydrating, and nourishing. And there are some great classic colors in each line. If you didn't grab your Studio Fix powder foundation, you can get it for 30% off, or Studio Fix Fluid, which is great for those of us with normal to oily skin, or the Radiance foundation if you have normal to dry skin. MAC has a lot of really great face and lip products to choose from. Color Wow Root Cover Up is 40% off, which I think is fantastic. A lot of people really like this product, clearly myself included. There is usually a brush in here. I left it downstairs. So I use this when I feel like there's a large discrepancy between the whiteness of my scalp and the rest of my hair. Sometimes it's just really apparent, more so than others. Some days it looks completely fine, others not so much. I know a lot of people use this when they pull their hair back and the front of the hairline looks a little bit thin and sparse. You can just swipe some of this onto the base of your hair, your scalp, and it looks completely natural. It's waterproof, sweat-proof. It stays on, it doesn't flake off. There are nice ingredients in here, so it doesn't block your hair follicle or your hair growth. And it just helps give a fuller look to your hair and fill in some of those gaps. I mean, especially if you're perimenopausal or menopausal, hair thinning is an issue, and this just helps camouflage that in a very natural way. Okay, I was really excited when I saw this because two of my favorite hair care products that I use pretty much every single day are mainly accessible at Ulta Beauty, but I have only seen them put one product from the brand at a time on sale. I've never seen this entire brand on sale ever. I mean, maybe I've missed it, but LolaVie's entire brand is 25% off right now. This is Jennifer Aniston's hair care line, by the way, and these two became quick favorites. I don't even know how many of these I've gone through. This is the Perfecting Leave-In. This is a conditioner, a protectant, a repairing product, and a styling product all in one. I'm running really low, but I want to show you the consistency. It's got a really light, lotiony texture. I just take one, maybe 1.5 pumps and massage it all through my hair. It smells really good too, and it doesn't weigh my hair down or change the texture. There's some really nice ingredients in here and in the glossing detangler that I spray on first before applying this, which is not just a spray detangler. This is a primer, a smoother, a heat protectant, and it also gives your hair some nice shine. So I use both of these. I love these, and I am almost out of both. So I have new bottles coming my way since the entire brand is on sale. I have enough to last me probably another week, week and a half. So I just placed an online order and had it shipped, but I could see it was in stock in my store if I was in a hurry. So it is another option to buy online and pick up in store, or to do same day delivery if that's available in your area, which I've also done. I got really excited when I saw these and the discount offered because I use these regularly and it involves the under eye area. Tula is giving 50% off their Glow and Get It eye balms. I have the rose and then the regular Glow and Get It, and there's also a gold one. These are cooling and brightening under eye sticks. So here's the regular and here's the rose, and I swiped both of them on the back of my hand so you could see. I mean, you can't really see a discernible difference, but you can see that glow. Sometimes I swipe one of these on as a prep step when I sit down to do my makeup. They give that illuminated sort of dewy glow and some added hydration. There's also caffeine in here. It can help with firmness and some depuffing. And there are some really nice ingredients in here that help hydrate, smooth, calm, and soothe and brighten. I like the way these feel when I first apply them, especially in the morning. I've talked about my under eye prep steps before and shared some of the things that I use for that. I am planning on taking you through an entire under eye routine from start to finish that has been requested several times. So stay tuned for that soon. But you can get one of these for under $20 right now, today or tomorrow, which I think is fantastic because one of these will last you forever. I changed my lips yet again because you can save 30% on select Revlon products, and the two that I wanted to focus on are lip products. So the first is the Super Lustrous Lipstick. I just think this formula is so great in general, and I recently recommended the shade Rose Velvet specifically, which is what I have underneath a gloss, over on Instagram because I was asked what some of my top winter lips were, and I think Rose Velvet is so beautiful in fall and winter because it's deep, but it's not too deep, and it's not too brown, but there is some brown cut into it. It's just such a pretty shade. So here it is swatched on the back of my hand, and this formula is so creamy, but it's not too thick, and it wears really nicely too. And the gloss that I placed on top looks pretty deep right now, but when you wear it by itself, or even over just a mid-toned liner, it's a little bit lighter. It's the Super Lustrous Gloss in Rosy Future. This is a longtime favorite of mine. It's very versatile depending on what you have under it, and there is some nice pigmentation. It's comfortable. It lasts a decent amount of time for a gloss, and it's not sticky either. Love both of these. I'm going to link you to the Revlon page here, along with these two specific recommendations, so you can see what's included from Revlon, because Revlon has some really great things. I just wanted to share these two today. Through tomorrow, there are loads of prestige mascaras for $12, drugstore priced, basically. So if you have a high-end mascara formula that you really love, but you hate spending the money on it, now is the time to grab it. So I'm just gonna have that page linked for you so you can browse around. Some that immediately caught my eye were Benefit Roller Lash. That's what I'm wearing today. They had several formulas included, and I like a lot of Benefit's mascaras actually. Urban Decay Perversion, both the regular and the waterproof, both of which I love. Tarte Maneater, It Cosmetics Superhero, and various Lancome mascaras, to name a few. Speaking of Lancome, you can save 40% on their eye products and 30% on their foundations. So what's on my eyelids right now is the Idol Tint Liquid Eyeshadow in Desert Sand. I just swatched it here for you. These have a really nicely shaped applicator. These just apply like a dream and give you time to blend out the edges before they fully set down. I'll also link you to the Lancome eye page in case you just want to look around and see what other Lancome eye products you might be interested in. Their eyeliners are really good. And as far as the 30% off foundations, I mean, Tanti Doll is a huge bestseller even after the reformulation, and then the Tanti Doll Hair and Glow is also a bestseller. I really love this formula. This is another glowy foundation that looks very natural and wears well on all areas of my face, the normal dry areas and my shine prone areas. And if you have either one of these, even if your bottle is nearly full like mine, check your expiration, because I just noticed that even though it seems like I haven't had either one of these a long time, they're both expired, which is probably because of the included sunscreen. So if that concerns you, you may want to go ahead and replace them. And also the stick foundation. If you're a fan of the stick foundation or want to try it, that would be one to check out from Lancome too. It's wildly popular. The reason why ColourPop is so insanely popular is because you get a lot of value and quality for your money. I mean, as with every brand, they're going to have some duds mixed in there, but for the most part, you get really nice quality at a nice price point. And right now you can save 30% on select products. I'm going to have the link so you can browse around and see what's included, because it's not just eyeshadow palettes, but that's what I'm focusing on because I reach for ColourPop eyeshadow palettes a lot. The mattes and shimmers are just really easy to work with and they wear well all day. So Stone Cold Fox is included. I use this regularly, whether it's for a complete look or to swipe on a one and done shadow onto my lid, or to pull individual shades like a liner or a brow bone highlights, something like that. It's a very comprehensive palette at already a good price point, and now it's discounted even further. So this is actually my second one. My 19-year-old daughter stole my first one, so this is my replacement. So it's actually in really good condition. It's got a nice neutral leaning cool color scheme. Gone Matte is also included. This is an all matte palette, also in great condition because it's a replacement, and it has various tones in it ranging from warm to cool. And if you want something smaller, Nude Mood is another palette I really enjoy on the warmer side with mattes and shimmers. Now on the neutral cool side, that's Taupe is included, which I know I have around here somewhere. I cannot not find it. Sometimes things tend to wander off in this house, unbeknownst to me. I'm guessing that's what happened. And there are others which will be in that link along with non-eye products. But these are standouts. I reach for these all the time, even when I'm using other palettes just for a shadow here and there. Love them. Just like they're doing $12 prestige mascaras, they're also doing $12 prestige lips. Now there are a lot of options within this category, but one really stood out to me because I haven't shared these in a while and I love them. So as you can see, I changed my lips out again to the Cranberry Crush Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm Lip Treatment, which has some nice pigment to it. Now, if you enjoy a comfortable, nourishing, hydrating, cushiony lip treatment that's flattering and thus slightly plumps and gives you a little bit of fullness, you will probably like these. They do a great job of keeping your lips from getting dried out, which is great in these winter months. Now, when you first apply them, they look like they're going to be really goopy. There is some goopiness there, but they start to melt into your lips and give you that cushiony, pillowy texture. There is a slight cooling sensation. It's not really minty. There's no tingling or burning. It just feels really good. Now these three, watermelon, mango, and banana crush, are on the sheer side in terms of pigmentation, not texture. There's substance, but no stickiness. If you like banana Laffy Taffy, you will love banana. If you don't, do not get banana. There's a nostalgic vibe to these for me with the taste and the scents. I just love it. Now pink mint has more of a minty cooling sensation. It reminds me of some gum, and there is some glimmer and a metallic sheen. I think this would be really pretty for the holidays. The packaging is nice and sturdy. The doe foot is also nice and pillowy and cushiony. There's a reason why these are so popular. I was just really excited to see these. I haven't talked about them in a while, and I do love them. I think Kopari as a brand is highly underrated. They have some really great products and you can get any of them at 30% off right now. This is a product I have gone through 3 of. I use it regularly in my shower routine. This is the KP Body Bumps Be Gone scrub with 10% AHA. This is a very finely milled scrub that's not oily. A lot of in-shower scrubs have this oiliness to them that I just really don't like. It's a creamy scrub. It has 10% AHA, volcanic sand, coconut shells, and green tea extract. So it has physical and chemical exfoliants, glycolic and lactic acid, to get rid of those red bumps you get on the back of your arms. But if you also find you get deodorant buildup on your underarms, even just the sweet scent of your deodorant that just doesn't quite go away, if your deodorant just stops working, it probably means you need to exfoliate more under your arms. It's great for that too. This is a product that I consistently repurchase. This is a standout product for me. Speaking of scrubs, Tree Hut's insanely popular best-selling scrubs that come in tons of scents are $8 through tomorrow. I think they're regularly around $11.50, but these are incredibly popular gifts for the holiday season. So if you have someone in your life that you think might love these or that you know already does love these, it would be a great time to grab a few to have on hand for the holidays. Who needs musical chairs when you can play musical lips? I changed my lips out yet again because you can save 30% on Milani face and lips. For the lips, I wanted to focus on the Color Fetish lip stain because these are some of my favorite lip stains. The shade I applied before the segment is Rose Rising, and you can see how pigmented and shiny it is right away, which you can leave. You can leave it that way for a while and let it wear down gradually, but I wanted to go ahead and blot it off so you could see the initial stain it leaves behind and how when I kiss the back of my hand, none is coming off. It is a stain, but it's not a dry stain. You can see some shine to my lips. My lips feel comfortable, and that's one of the reasons why I love these, because I hate it when my lips feel dry, and a lot of lip stains do leave your lips feeling dry. So here's Rose Rising, a little bit thicker and muted. Now this is That's Fire, which is a red. I love this one too. Sometimes I like applying lip stains underneath other lip products to help with longevity. I do that with red lipsticks a lot, and this is just a great formula. Now, as far as face products go, Conceal and Perfect Foundation is a really nice nice drugstore, medium to medium full, buildable, natural looking foundation with a soft matte finish. It wears really well. And then of course the Cheek Kiss blushes and bronzers. I love both of these. And of course you can't go wrong with their best-selling baked blush. I mean, these have been bestsellers for years and years and years. This is Dolce Pink, which I swatched right here. These two swatches are the Cheek Kiss blush and bronzer. This is Nude Kiss and Spilling Tea. It doesn't matter what shade you get for any of the formulas. Milani is one of my favorite drugstore brands overall. I just think the quality of pretty much all their products is amazing. Now my lips don't match my shirt, but we're just gonna keep moving on. So this is completely random, but I wanted to let you know about it because it's pretty timely. So the entire Poo-Pourri line is 30% off. This is a good dirty Santa gift or stocking stuffer. It's also great to have in your guest bath or powder room if you're having guests over this holiday season. I mean, it works. It's a best-selling product for a reason. I didn't even know it was sold at Ulta Beauty, but here we are and it's on sale. So I wanted to let you know just in case you didn't. I tried to neutralize that lip stain a little bit and match it to my shirt by layering the, I almost said Candy Crush, the Cranberry Crush pillow balm over it. It didn't really do anything except for add more shine. Well, okay, so Exuviance is having 40% off their entire line. I mean, it's a pretty high-end skincare line. And I know we're not hearing as much about these Performance Peel AP25 at-home facial peel pads, but they still really, really work. So if you're looking for an at-home peel product, this is one that I would definitely pick up. It helps smooth texture, refine pores, smooth lines, wrinkles, even out your skin tone, brighten dark spots, and exfoliate, which is really important, especially the older we get. Every time I have used one of these kits, I have noticed a difference in my skin, and this reminded me that I had one of these and I should pull it out and use it because it's been a while. I've always felt like I've gotten my money's worth out of this, even at full price, and you can save 40%. Ulta Beauty is having some fantastic deals on various hair tools, various hair tool brands. The first one that stood out to me was Dyson. You could get $100 off select Dyson products. I love my supersonic hair dryer. It dries my hair faster, my hair stays healthy, it's powerful, and I don't feel like I'm getting heat damage from it. There are different nozzles and such as well. Or if you're wanting to try some of the Shark Beauty tools that are a little bit less, you could save 30% off various Shark Beauty tools. The Speed Style, Pro Flex, and Flex Style are three that are included. People are raving all about these. I mean, I'm kind of tempted myself, even though I don't need any more hair tools. And T3, a brand I talk about a lot here on my channel, is giving 30% off their entire brand, excluding Air 360. I always recommend, if it's in your budget, grabbing one of their switch kit trios, the interchangeable curling iron with the 3 different barrels. I have the Wave Trio. There's also a curl trio, but it gives you different size barrel options, so you can do different things with it, different styles, different size curls or waves and whatnot. Let me know what you've grabbed or will be grabbing from Ulta Beauty's Black Friday sale, and I will see you soon to talk Cyber Monday. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.